from the rhythm starts to play. Dance with me, make me sway, like the lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway with me, ooh, the dancers may be on the floor.
My ambition for older people in our society is for them to provide a role model for me when I get old. When it comes to a time that I'm not able to look after myself so well, I'd like to be sure that I would be safe, looked after, warm, fed, close to home, close to the ones I love. And I think that's not an unreasonable ambition for all of us, is it?
Stretching. Yeah, remember to keep breathing normally as well. Throughout all the exercises, no breath holding. Drop that leg down. Change legs.
More and more of us are going to live to a ripe old age, and increasingly we're going to need support in our lives as we get older.
Drop that knee down. Okay, let's point that toe again.
It's much better if people can stay at home living independently for as long as possible. For that, they need good health care from the National Health Service, but increasingly for health care to be provided at home and support there. But then that means that the health care has to be integrated very closely with other care and support services, so that an individual has control over their life for as long as possible and can manage themselves at home as long as possible. And that hasn't been the story in recent years. Care homes play an important role as well for older people who are no longer able to look after themselves, and it's important that we support ones which are at the heart of their community and whose neighbours are of all different ages and backgrounds. The more that we can do to build up community hospitals and their ability to care for people close to home so that family can be involved, the better, because nobody likes to be having to trek up to the JR. Labour councillors have fought very hard to get a bus service direct from West Oxfordshire into the hospitals, with some success, although we're still going to keep going on that. I have a strong belief in communities and their ability to manage things for themselves and not to rely on people flying in from outside agencies. We all can contribute and we all work together for the betterment of everybody. And the next Labour government's really going to have its work cut out, not only to shore up the NHS, but also to bring it into contact every day with care services in our communities. We should be making sure that we have proper investment, we rely on the clinicians and others with the expertise to manage the service properly, and we have a government which is truly supportive of the NHS being both excellent in international terms, but also providing care close to home.
What's your name? Rebecca, very good to meet you.
Nobody in our towns and villages will be happy to know that their neighbours are going without. So if we have some more control over our services and resources, then I think we'll be able to make much better decisions and therefore look after each other better.
She was a piano teacher, was she?
Yes. Hold the foot off the floor. Push it forward. That's it.
Politicians are really only there to make sure that power still rests in the hands of individuals, families, communities, neighbourhoods. They're not there to take that power away. And if elected as MP, that's what I'm going to fight for decisions to be made locally here on the ground.